Hi everyone. As you know, in the previous video you have studied about the section formula, that what is the meaning of section formula. This you have studied, and after that you have also studied how we can implement the section formula. In the previous video you have seen one example in which you have studied the skill number 1, that if a point divides the line segment which joins the 2 points in some ratio, how we can find the coordinates of that particular point. Now in this video we are going to discuss the skill number 2. What is the statement of this question is here. There is a point P whose coordinates 0, 3 divides a line segment joining the points A coordinates -2, 1 and point B coordinates 1, 4 in some ratio. It means in this problem we don't know what is the ratio, in which ratio point P divides the line segment AB, that's we don't know. It means in this video we are going to discuss by implementing the same section formula how we can find the ratio in which a point divides the line segment. Now let's start. Firstly you have to identify here that what you have required. Here we have to require the ratio, that's why you have to assume the ratio. It means firstly how we can start it. Let the point P coordinates 0, 3 divides, let the point P coordinates 0, 3 divides the line segment, AB in the ratio M1 ratio M2. Dear students, you may assume this as a K ratio 1 and you may assume this as a lambda ratio 1, but here I am using that particular ratio as M1 ratio M2. Now we have to find out the answers of M1 and M2. It means what is the ratio in which the point P divides the line segment AB. Now let's start. Same formula we have to implement here. Now as we know, according to the section formula, how we can find the coordinates of the point P which divides the line segment AB. M1 we use M1 is here same because we don't know the ratio. M1 x2 is here 1. M1 x2 plus M2 x1. What is the value x1 is here? -2 is here. According to the section formula, M1 x2 plus M2 x1. M1 and M2 we have to use the same because we don't know the ratio. By sum of the ratio means M1 plus M2. Now for the coordinates we have to do the same work. M1 y2 M1 into y2 x1 y1. It means the value of y1 is 1. M1 y2 plus M2 y1 M2 y1 in here. According to see again what is the structure for coordinates of the point P which divides the line segment AB. M1 y2 M1 y2 x1 y1 x2 y2. It means here we have to write 4 M1 y2 plus M2 y1. What is the value of y1? 1 is here. By sum of ratio M1 plus M2. Now you have to do the calculation. M1 into 1, M1 is here, plus minus 2 into M2 twice of M2 by sum of ratio M1 plus M2. Now M1 into 4 M1 is here, plus M2 upon M1 plus M2. This is the stage. After this stage, what we have to do, this is the main purpose. Now see, after this stage, what we have to do? Dear students, listen carefully. Whenever you will face any question and any problem related to section formula, and in that particular problem you have to find the ratio. After reaching this level, you have, and you know very well, if there are two order pairs, according to that I am able to write abscissa is equal to abscissa and ordinate is equal to ordinate, because there is a equality sign and there are 2 points which are equal to each other in coordinate system. According to that we know if this point equal to that, it must that abscissa is equal to abscissa and ordinate is equal to ordinate. It means what I want to tell to you here, whenever you have to find the ratio, you have to do only one time work. Either put abscissa is equal to abscissa or ordinate is equal to ordinate. By doing the one step process, you are able to get up the ratio. Now how we can find the ratio with this process, let's see. Now I am going to demonstrate practically by this example. Whose half portion I have already sorted out here. I am going to put up abscissa is equal to abscissa only. It means implies that 0 is equal to m1 minus twice of m2 by sum of ratio m1 plus m2. You know very well, you may write like 0 as 0.1 because value is not affected. m1 minus twice of m2, m1 plus m2. Now students, do the cross multiplication. When you multiply this with that, you know you get 0. When you multiply this with that, you get the same, m1 minus twice of m2. But when you multiply this portion with that, you get 0. Now student, because your main purpose, you have to find this ratio, m1 ratio m2. Now after reaching this step, you have to separate it, m1 and m2 according to the equality sign and according to their sides, like that. You may write like that, m1, transfer this twice of m2 on right hand side, it becomes positive, like this. Now after that, what we have to do after doing this step, we have to do m1, I can write 1 into m1 and 2 into m2. Now combining the similar terms m1 and m2 one side in the form of ratio, because you have to find the ratio, and the numerical you have to compile on one side. It means we can write m1, this I put the division into form here. When you shift it on left hand side, it goes in division form. And 2, when you transfer this one from left to right, this goes in division form. Now what is the meaning of division? You know very well. m1 ratio m2 we can write, and according to this we can write the ratio 2 ratio 1. Now we can say that, what is the conclusion of the question? Hence the point P coordinates 0, 3 divides the line segment AB in the ratio, in which ratio? Which we have got, 2 ratio 1. Students, you are observing in previous video we have studied its reverse problem, and in that problem you have given the ratio 2 ratio 1, but here we have verified by taking scale number 2 related to the scale number first. I hope students you have cleared the section formula, that what is the meaning of section formula and how it works. And in the coming video we shall discuss about the section formula but with a direct name known as midpoint formula. Thanks for watching.